Sorry about that. Ooh, that was not cute. I actually don't know how I'm gonna get a hold of this man. Let me see if he's in the comment section. Do you hear my mom? Let's see if he's online actually. And star. Was it the can star? Oh, okay. I see him. I don't know if he's on though. It doesn't look like he's online. Somebody know how to get a hold of this man? Don't be scared. Let me go on hold and see if I can figure it out. Okay. Hello. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay, cool. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. How are you?
Been better, been worse, can't complain. How about you?
I've been good. Where's my bar key though? Sorry. I'm like, where is everything? I don't know. I wanted to address a few things before we get started, but cheers.
All good?
I don't like that you rated me after the show. I
Did
thought
I?
it was rude. Yeah.
What did I rate you?
I have no idea because I was still live. Somebody had told me.
I don't
And
think I gave you
I
official rating. I think people asked me and I said to not
it's
get
okay.
into it.
It's
But
okay. I'm not offended by it. I just think it's rude when you're talking to somebody who would not give ratings, right? Aside from that, I watched the video back. Am I really loud right now? I watched the video back
yeah.
and I think I misunderstood you when it came to the story you had about the girl you were talking to at the club or something. I'll concede that looks matter, but they're not the first thing. There's like an initial attraction thing that a lot of people get mixed up on what that is. It's not this rating scale or whatever. It's just, is this person safe, in my opinion? Other than that, um, I think those are the only two things I really had to address. I think I'm more skeptical on this one. I think you're going to show me some stuff or something. Yeah. Like I have to
Yeah,
be the
that
one.
was the plan.
You have to prove it to me, right? You have to make your
Yeah,
case. Okay.
of course, of course. Is my audio
You're coming in and out, but you said before you have shitty internet, so it's okay.
all right? Well, just to clarify, after the stream, people obviously told me to rate you and what would I give you, like, and I said that I didn't want to based on our, first
Mm,
encounter because I knew I'd said that people would go back and tell you.
yeah.
But obviously my channel is all about like looks and all that, so my audience care about that type of thing. So some people
I was
were
just
giving you like a 7. The only thing I said,
listen, listen. Thank you. Okay. I think what you do for a living is incredibly, I don't know what the word would be, not disrespectful, but disgusting, I guess. I don't care what you do. I want to be really clear. I don't give a fuck what you rate me. Um, but you got to be careful who you say that to. And I'll tell you why. There's these groups all over Facebook internationally where girls will be like, are we dating the same guy? And what men don't know is when you piss off the wrong woman, they will post you and you will never know about it until like years later if you decide to get into the group. So while you have difficulties with dating, it might be with the content you put out. Because if I saw a guy putting out content where he rates people, literally, I would be like, this guy is a loser. So whether you think that I should have a lower or higher score is an opinion. And I'm here so that you can prove to me otherwise. And then I will take back everything I say. But I have kids that watch me, teenagers. And if I didn't say anything about it, that would be going against my own moral code. And I don't think this is good content for kids to watch, teenagers at that. So that's all. Go ahead.
I'm saying I'm just repercussions to the content that I make and all that.
Who
But
are you helping, if you don't
I'm just
mind me
saying that I
asking?
knew. Well, I feel I'm helping a lot of guys who don't understand why they're struggling, and that's because, like I said, they feel they're more desirable than they actually are. And then when I show them examples of like what girls consider like the average man, they
Mhm.
start to compare themselves and understand, okay, maybe I'm not like a 7 out of 10 like I thought I was. So that's probably why I'm not getting the results I thought I should be getting. People like that.
Do you think that the score they give themselves is keeping them from approaching?
Oh,
if
well,
you
no,
rate yourself
because
higher?
no, because I always advocate for people to obviously have the experience. So I don't tell them not to try. I say, yeah, definitely approach as much as possible and go online, do all you can and see what results you can get. But then
Mhm.
afterwards, they have to reflect and try to analyze on how to fix those problems if they're not getting the results. And most times, I know you disagree, but what I'm saying is most times those guys don't have the physical appearance to attract the type of women that they're trying to get. And that's a big hindrance to their plan, if you get what I mean.
I don't mean to be disrespectful at all when I say this because I actually support this on my side. Everybody knows it. But are you bisexual? Like, who are you to tell me, like a woman, what we look for in men? I find it very bold when guys do this, face raiders or whatever.
Well, I just like we established last time, right? Even though like with the modeling and all,
Mhm. You went out. I heard modeling and that
we
was it.
both. Oh, sorry, I said.
Mhm. Oh, you went out again. God damn. Oh, you went out, out. Oh no, we lost him. We lost him. Give it a second for him to come back. Oh, now I think I can hear you. No, we can hear you.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
back?
it's back.
Saying last time we established that with the modeling, like we both know what facially attractive, what it looks like, objectively. So I'm saying like most girls in the media, they normally, when I ask them for a celebrity crush, they don't pick your answer. It's not Seth Rogen and Ben Stiller. It's usually like Zac Efron, Henry Cavill. So
I
that's how I'm
cannot
saying like
wait
we
to prove
understand.
you wrong. I have videos too.
Oh,
So
that's
I
all
have
okay. I'm
yeah.
yeah, I'm willing to listen to your insight too. But I'm just saying that's why I feel like as a man I can still kind of give men an
Mhm.
understanding of what women do find attractive
What
because
agency were you with, if you don't mind me asking? Just so I can
uh
get an
I
idea of what people you were looking at.
what with modeling is it?
Mhm. Were you like Ford, BMG? Like what were you working with?
Honestly, I don't want to give too much info. I have a lot of enemies on the internet and
Yeah,
I
they're
just
in my chat right now telling me how hideous I am. It's a good community you foster. It's pathetic. Like, honest.
yeah, that's why look, I don't advocate for them to attack everyone. It's just, certain people
Everyone. Like,
yeah, I mean, some people deserve it. I'm not, but
mhm,
so far, I told them that you were fair with me, like with our conversation. So I
mhm.
tried to give you the respect and said I didn't want to give you an official rating because of that. But yeah, obviously, I have a lot of enemies, so I don't like give out my age, my location, any like work experience. So is that
So
okay? Just not to get in too in depth, if you get what I mean.
sure, I'm gonna be skeptical about it, but that's fine. I can
Okay.
understand somebody doesn't wanna, like, dox themselves in a way, I guess, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
How long were you modeling for? If you don't
Uh,
mind me asking.
I would, because I was also in the like adult film industry. So between the two, it was probably 2 to 3 years duration, I would say, until I
What
stopped
age?
getting work. Say it again.
How old were you? How old are you now?
Yeah, I remember I said I don't like give out my
Oh, right.
personal information. So
Are you, like,
you can
over the
guess.
age of 35?
Do you think I looked at or like honestly?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, I will confirm. I'm not. I'm younger than that. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's all I'm giving you though. So
Okay,
all
I
good.
didn't mean that in a bad way at all.
No, it's
'Cause
okay. It's okay.
I
I like the
well
honest truth, so it's all good.
well, I didn't say if you were like, age has nothing to do with it, in my opinion. I think it's, like, kind of arbitrary, but, Jesus, QB. Hi, QB. Um,
Oh,
I don't like when people bully people on the channel. Like, Jesus. We have different values, but anyways, okay. So what is if you watch the video back and you got videos together or whatever, what did you wanna come with me with? Like, what did you wanna bring to me? Because I told you I'm not gonna rate anybody on camera or video. So,
yeah.
you want us to just watch it? I'm assuming that's what you were trying to do, because most men don't listen to a woman's boundaries.
No, no, I'm not going to ask you to rate because I
Mhm.
respect your decision on that. But yeah, I just want to play the clips that we didn't get to play at the end of the last stream because you didn't have time.
Yeah.
And also, I wanted to establish based on our last verbal exchange that obviously, when I asked you that question about your celebrity crushes, I've asked that question to I'd say over 500 girls, and I've never got the answers you gave. So that alone should tell you that possibly you do have a unique perspective compared to most women, if you get what I mean.
Sure. With all due respect, though, prove it, right?
So, okay,
It's
so you
just an
want,
opinion, you know? Because I don't believe you at this point. You haven't given me anything concrete, and I respect that you don't want to like dox yourself. I totally get it. I'm just saying you haven't shown me anything.
so if I went on like Omegle or Camera Site and I asked like a ton of girls to give me their celebrity crushes, you honestly think that some like a decent amount of girls would give the answer you gave? Like someone,
How do you know it's girls for sure? Is there a way to verify it?
if they're on the video, yeah, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what a Meagle is. I thought maybe it was some sort of like uh what do you call it? Group where you send a survey to or something. I don't know what
Oh
a
yeah. No, no,
Meagle.
it's like it's a video website randomly generated. So if I went
Okay.
on there and I asked loads of girls to give me their celebrity
Yeah.
crushes, I have a
That
couple
would be good.
videos.
That would be awesome, actually.
Yeah, I did one recently and the girl picked Carl from Shameless. I don't know if you know who that is, but
Oh, really? Is he the one with dark hair?
he's the youngest guy. Do you
I'd
know
have
him?
to look him up. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Easton Kokowski is his name. But yeah, she picked him. Well, that was the most recent Omegle video I did. But I'm just saying,
Mhm.
I've asked so many girls that question and I've never got that response, the one you gave, you know?
Do you categorize them by like age group or is it just random?
It's random. You can get like teenagers, like 18, 19. You can get 30s, 40s. It's all different. So
And
yeah.
how do you verify their information? Is there a way to do that? Because
What you
because what I'm saying is like in order to make sure that you're pulling from a bunch of different lifestyles, I don't know, different money brackets, whatever the fuck, you would have to have them fill that information out. Otherwise, you could be pulling information from one specific group of people in one specific state, even if they tell you they live elsewhere, like on camera. You know what I mean? Is there a way to verify it just to make sure that you're getting really good?
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
totally random. So it could be in Mexico, it could be in
Mhm.
Argentina, like anywhere. So that's the more, isn't that better to say like it can be like many different types of people giving their answer?
Yeah, right. But okay, when people do studies, I don't know if you've ever, I don't know how it is overseas. I was under the impression you lived in the US, but I think you Irish or something. But when they do these clinical trials, for instance, they have to get a specific type of person. So this would be the opposite of what we're talking about. But in order to qualify, you would have to be maybe 18 to 30, smoker, non smoker, like shit like that. But then they do other studies where it's like they're trying to get a group of 18 to 30-year-olds, let's say, and they want to have them from all over the world, 5 in Mexico, 5 in Italy, 5 in Illinois, for instance, and then they keep going that way because when you can't verify who somebody is, you'd be very surprised how many people like to pretend and catfish who they are. That's why I was saying like you might say it's random. I'm saying it's inconclusive.
I okay, but I'm just saying, even from experience, like I'm saying, I just have never heard that answer, but I would still be surprised if I asked like 1,000 more girls to give me that answer. I don't think I'm
Mhm.
gonna find another girl that's gonna say Seth Rogen is her celebrity crush. You know what I mean?
Not really. I've never really asked, to be honest with you. I would say people would probably say Kylie Jenner's boyfriend right now, the one with the long hair. But you're saying that this is what you do for a living and you've never like decided to take it professionally and like make sure that you're getting like right now what you're telling is I went on a webcam service and I asked a bunch of people. Well, prove it. You can't, which is fine. I'll grant you that. But you're telling me anything from teenagers to this. How did you ask the question? That matters because there's a lot of things that go into how people respond to answers. If they ate lunch beforehand, that will determine how nice they are on a survey. So when you tell me something like I asked a bunch of people, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like it just sounds like really lazy.
Well, I mean, like I do have one of the most recent ones on the Omegle clip, so you could kind of see how I asked the question and her response if you want to get a kind of example. I don't
Sure.
know, but
Well, do you make sure you say it in the same tone every time?
well, I mean, I just asked like, what's your celebrity crush, so I get an idea of like the looks you're
Mm,
attracted to, and then they give me their answer. You know,
mm.
kind of similar how I asked you. I mean, I don't know like how else I can really ask that question. I mean, they just give me whatever the objective truth for them is. You know what I mean?
Sure, sure. But I could go on camera and I'd be like, ladies, tell me who your favorite celebrity crush is. That tone right away is me trying to probe an answer from them. They're going to be like, why is she asking it like that? Like women pick up on this shit specifically if you're asking women. But that alone changes it. Or if it's like, what's your celebrity crush? And they're like, I don't know. You're like, pick an actor. See how that starts to change it a bit?
Yeah, yeah, I understand. I mean, but that's my point. If you want to see that example, you can get a better
Mhm.
understanding of what I'm talking about. But you'd have to pull up the clip, obviously. But
Well, you can send me whatever. You can put it
can
in a
you?
private chat if you want, like a link or
Um,
something.
yeah, it's just my obviously my internet's kind of bad, so I don't want to be like going into different tabs. Would you be able to just go on
Yeah,
my
I
videos?
can
It's
do it. Sure.
okay. Thank you. Yeah,
Mhm.
just the most recent Omega one. I think it's like 4 videos down. You'll see
Sure.
asking girls to rate guys. You'll see it's the thumbnail's me with
Stratify asking girls to rate guys. Is that
yeah,
what you
yeah, yeah. So
of
the
what
blonde girl.
celebrity crushes or
No,
different people?
no. This Chatify guy is a black pillar who like gets guys to he rates their face and then puts them as like with face app to show them what they'd look like if they were the so-called Chad. So
What
that's his
does that have
service.
to do with celebrity crushes, though? Are
No,
we
because
switching
because I'm
gears?
saying no, no, because I'm saying in that video I was asking those girls that question, and then this one on the video I then asked her a follow-up question, asking her because she rated some of the guys very low. So I asked her, "Oh well, what would be your celebrity crush to get an idea of who you would find attractive?" So
You
it
don't
came up.
think Have you seen the studies on when you ask girls questions in what order it changes their answer to something politically correct? You would have to hook up things to get an act. I'm being honest with you. Like this is why like research and stuff gets heavily reviewed by different people. I mean, it just that wasn't what we were talking about. If you like, if you're saying there was some things on it and then chatify answers, like there we go, rating the people 1 through 10, which is arbitrary. And I don't like it. I think it's quite honestly harmful to put that on the internet. That's why I don't do it. That's why I didn't let you do it before. Do you have a video where you have it condensed into just the celebrity crushes or whatever?
Well, I mean, you don't have to play that part. You can just play the part where I'm asking her the question about the celebrity crushes, just so you can see how I like formatted the question and see her response to see if you think it was authentic or not. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like
I just,
the girl is 19, it's the blonde girl. I'll tell you the part to put on if you share the screen.
you think they're lying?
Well, I'm up. I'm letting
Did you
you
get an
decide. You can
ID?
analyze. No, she didn't show me her ID, but yeah, I believed her. Yeah, she was in college, like so.
With all due respect, I don't think that this is appropriate. I was willing to do it, but like the more that you talk about it, the more I just think it's wrong. And so many also putting teenagers on the internet they didn't consent to. I don't want to get my channel in trouble. And I'm on thin ice with YouTube.
But I mean, Omegle, like they already consented by going on the website. They know that people are filming, so they don't have any rights in that sense. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not true. They consent to the website using their videos as advertisement, but they don't consent to a stranger on YouTube to take it. Can you?
I mean,
Probably,
look,
but I think it's wrong.
I get where you're coming from, but I'm just saying I
Mhm.
don't think you're in danger. I'm not trying, like, I wouldn't do that to you. I'm not trying to set you up here. Like, honestly, I'm saying,
Not you, it's your audience who I find them, not all of them, some are cool as fuck, but a lot of them are trolls. Like, this is where the trolls live, you know? You probably get a lot of them.
of course, yeah,
And
I've
they
mostly
don't like
haters. So,
women. They don't like them.
well, I don't know about that. Like, I say maybe some of them are a bit bitter, but yeah, I mean, there's certain individuals who are women in the community that they don't like. But I don't think you would be up. I'd say that. But yeah, okay. Even if you want to just watch it yourself, if you're afraid to play it just in case to keep yourself
Yeah.
safe, you could just play it yourself and then just tell me what you think afterwards.
Why do you like
Why? What's going on? What are you thinking?
I feel like you're asking me to do something that I've said in the nicest way possible 6 different ways. I don't feel comfortable doing it. And you're like, "Well, watch it off camera." But I feel like I've been polite in the way that I've said, I don't think that this is accurate's like a bad word, but you know what I mean? Also, you're being very nice to me on camera and I appreciate it, but you were very fake when I walked away and stuff. So I'm more on edge with this conversation. I feel like you're just going to go on your own live stream and talk shit about me. So I would like to protect myself as much as possible and not do something like that.
I mean, honestly, Torsha, did you actually see me talking bad, or is that just what people told you?
Well, I watched how you talked about other people. I don't know why I would be any way different. And when I walked away, when I went to go get my dogs, you said, "I'm being very nice right now." And what people told me is that you're more like an asshole, kind of like how I am on camera. And so I don't know, you think they're lying? How would we verify it, you know?
But
I
I
don't
didn't I
know.
say in my message today, I told you that I said people probably warned you about me before, like well after our first interaction. So I was
What does that tell me?
yeah, that's my
Yeah,
point. I'm
I'm
saying
coming on this to do this conversation even after I've been told that. I was told not to do another video with you because it subjects me to you rating me and absolutely shit talking me. But I'm not a bitch, and so I showed up.
yeah, that's I literally gave you way more compliments than anything negative. Like I literally said you were cool and said like, yeah, she was fair with me, so I'm gonna be fair with her. So yeah, I mean, I get it that people are saying that I was bad talking you, but actually wasn't.
You
Some of
have
the people in my chat were, but I told them to not go too far. And I'm just saying the only thing I said was that when some guy in the chat was telling me that you were like at least a 7 to 7.5, I said I personally think that's too high because I think 8 is like the elite level. And I was saying I don't think she's a half a point off the elite level. That's
uh,
all I said bad about
so
you.
you're doing it again though, and I didn't consent to that. You know, like even on my own stream. Like this is my show.
I understand, but like I was asked a question though on my stream and people wanted to hear my insight
Well,
and I said I'm not going
you
to give an
succumb.
answer.
You're
Sorry,
peer
go on.
pressured is what you're telling me.
Well, like I mean, if you think that's disrespectful that I said I don't think you're a 7.5 out of 10, I mean,
It's not
okay.
about the score. It's not about that. And I don't know how guys specifically don't see that. I'm like being very direct right now. And I don't get why it's not coming across. I find it harmful. I have an audience of 13 to 60-year-olds that watch me. And if they don't see me ripping you a new asshole over it, they're going to come for me about it. I'm going to get people that are like, she doesn't follow what she preaches and shit. So I don't care about the score. I care about what that means for other people. Because whether you think I'm fuckable or not doesn't affect me, right?
Okay. Yeah, look, I understand. I'm just saying that I
It's
feel
rude.
they kind of blew it up a bit to more than what it was because I actually didn't
How would
like
I
bad talk you.
verify it? Well, you did when you were on here and you said I didn't think that score was accurate. I gave you a lower one or something. It's like either you're that autistic that you don't pick up on social cues, but if you say anything to a woman that's trying to dock her, that tells me you either have a small dick or you're bitter from women. So why would I even do this conversation? Like everything you're saying to me is telling me not to even go forward with it. It's
Well, no.
absolutely rude. It's like you lack the social skills to understand how fucking rude. Women grow up being insecure as fuck. I know you guys want to humble them because you don't get access, but I'm telling you right now, it's fucked up. I think it's rude and it broke my trust with you. You say one thing and you do another, whether I hear what the fuck you say or not. Because, like you said, looks are subjective. So is your tone of voice. How would I verify it? You delete your streams after, probably because you're worried that I would see it, right?
Well, no, because I don't have any live streams, so I always do it. So I'm consistent with that. But no, Tosh, I'm being honest. I told you that's the only bad thing I would have said about you. Like I'm being honest. It's not that I lack the social skills. I'm
It's
just
the
telling you what
principle.
happened.
It's that you did it,
Yeah, but
right?
I'm admitting to it. It's not that I lack the social skills to understand. I understand
I
that you probably think that's disrespectful, but that's the worst of it, is what I'm saying.
if I drop a plate and I say, "You're right, I did do it. Sorry." Did it fix the plate?
Well, no, but I'm just saying, since I'm here, I'm being overt about the actual context of what happened, and I'm saying that's the worst of the situation. I mean, I don't know if you believe me or not, if you think I was actually saying bad things. Like when I said I'm being very nice on the stream last time, I
You
meant
did.
in the sense of that I wasn't going to call you out for the blue pill narrative. That I was trying to just have a friendly conversation. That's what I meant by that.
But it would be kind of, I mean, you want to call it blue pill or whatever you want to do. That's fine. It just tells me that you, like, I don't even want to be rude. Okay. I'm not going to.
Well, you can't. Like, that's my point. I have a lot of
Here,
haters.
you can
I've
be an
heard it all
asshole.
before.
Don't
So.
be fake. You can do it to my face. Okay. I don't want to hear about the fucking what you did or whatever. But when I tell you we're not going to do something, I'm saying it in the nicest way possible. We're not going to do the videos on the rating. If you brought other videos, like what else did you bring to show me? Did you bring evidence of anything like tangible that you didn't personally do that I can see from like a peer review, like PubMed or something about attractive? Did you do any of like anything on like evolutionary psychology, sexual selection? There are things that support your case, but you haven't shown it to me.
Yeah, I mean, I have videos just to show you like
But
other
your
people's.
videos, and I
No,
find it to be wrong.
yeah, but not like from my mouth though. I'm showing you other people's experience, and you can just react to the clip of that. You know.
I'm. Oh, I need. Oh, my bad. What I don't know what you're sending me either. Sorry. I don't know. What did you bring any evidence that is in a video? What's your
No.
assertion? Like what's your argument?
Well, I just wanted to follow up from our previous
Mhm.
exchange and just ask you some questions based on that, and just say, do you still believe what you're saying? And I was trying to basically get to the point that I feel like you do have a unique perspective, and maybe that's why you
A
can't
blue
really.
pill one, according to you.
Well, I mean, look, when I say blue pill, like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but that's just on the format of blue
Are you
pill.
blue
It would
pill?
line. Well, no, obviously not. I'm more. My
Probably
views would line more black pill, but I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying your views would line more with blue pill because you're not telling guys that looks matter. You're telling them just be confident and all that. That's being.
Here's where you're wrong. And we can pull up the fucking video. That's another thing that you said on your live stream is that I said that. I literally said verbatim, isn't it not helpful when people are like, just be confident, bro? And you took my words and you twisted it. I never said that. I literally say it all the time on my channel. I make fun of women that are like, be confident. So I didn't even say that. So right now, you're lying to me, to my face about what I said. Again, I don't think these videos are going to be any different. You lied when you were on my stream when I walked away and you actually went and did something off camera. You lied to me about what I said. You lied to your audience about what I said. And to me, it's disingenuous and it really discredits you right now. So, again, if you would like to show me evidence to support whatever assertion you have, because right now we're just going in a circle.
Well, I mean, one of the things you said was confidence. You can't deny that. Come
Let's
on.
watch it back then. You want to watch it back?
We can. You're saying you said confidence was one of the traits that women find attractive? You sure about that?
I'm pretty fucking positive.
Really? So,
I
so
said it. I said it twice. I said it twice. I watched it back. I criticized my own self a lot when I watched it back. And I remember somebody had told me that, and they also said the thing about the rating. And that's not true. If your audience is in my chat right now, is that what he said? Let's see if your audience is honest.
Well, yeah, I said that you were saying that social
That's
skills and
not what I,
confidence.
but I did. Okay, now see how that changes things now.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I said
I
confidence was one of the things you said. I didn't say it was the only thing
never
you
said
said.
that. I made fun of it. I was on your side about it. Get it? I never said be confident, bro. I make fun of that on my channel. So maybe you didn't do your research, which is fine, but putting words in my mouth is really fucked up. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can't press me on it because I already know. I wouldn't come here and say I know if I didn't fucking know. But if you would like me to pull up the video, I'd happily do that. I
Well,
would have
yeah,
to go
I'm
through the
saying based on my memory of the stream, I thought you said that it's more about social skills and having confidence, like
how
the
should
two
okay, well
combined.
now so social skills is something you have to learn. As somebody with social anxiety, if you know anything about my channel, I had to bartend and literally force myself to learn. It was exposure therapy. So, yes, social skills is something you can do. It's tangible.
Okay.
It's empathy. It's a bunch of different things that you disagree with. But I never said be confident, bro.
No, no. Look,
So,
I never said it was
other
just
way,
that.
you think that I'm blue pill. Give me something better.
Wait, Torshaa, I just want to establish that I said that your narrative is about having social skills, being funny, being confident. All those things combined, you said, is what women are drawn to. Are you denying that you said that?
Yeah, 100%. And I will happily play it because if you go on your stream trying to push the narrative again, it's going to piss me off. I can literally have you on my channel and do it. We can do it right
Okay.
now. It's just that I have to sift through the fucking transcript. Actually, I might
Okay.
have downloaded it already. Let me see.
Okay. So you're agreeing you admitted you said social skills and being funny, but you're saying you never said being confident in any of that
Are you gonna
engagement,
try?
right?
No, I didn't say any of it. I don't
So
trust
okay,
it.
but are you saying so that girls don't like guys with confidence? What is your stance on that then?
See what you're doing? You're trying to flip it right now. I don't know
Because I
if you're
don't.
aware of this, but I used to be on debate team. I do this as a blood sport. So if you would like to twist my words, I'm telling the audience right now exactly what you're doing. You're trying to do it in the same way to get another result. Give me a fucking argument with evidence. If you want to persuade me that looks are the sole thing or the first thing or the most important thing, prove it without your fucking I was on Omegle. Like, great. I could go on a fucking Omegle and be like, I'm into girls.
But I only said that about the celebrity crush reference. That's the only reason I brought that up, But
Please give me an argument. What's your argument?
well, I mean, I want to.
I'm trying to be respectful. Like, let's
Yeah,
try
but
to get along.
I don't know.
You're
Look,
fucking,
I want to even get through this thing with the confidence, like,
but we're
because
circling again. And I should have been more. I was trying to be nice to you last time, but it was actually exhausting and we weren't going anywhere. And I should have been more hardcore about it. Right now, I'm going to be more hardcore about it. Obviously, you think that looks are better. Do you think, like, if I had to steel man maybe an argument for you right now, I believe that looks are what's going to get you through the door. And the reason that I believe this is because according to David Buss, he talks about the initial attraction theory and then explain it. Instead of asking me, you're on my channel and it's not my burden of proof. Like, you have to do it. I'm the skeptic now. And I said that in the beginning of the show.
well, I said I want to play videos. I just want to play clips and see. I just want to ask you to react to what you watch and then give your insight. That's all I asked.
You're not listening to my rules. That you literally just said what you want to do. I told you what you can do to make this conversation move forward. You're asking me to react to clips so that you can go on your stream and be like, look, she didn't get a sparkle in her eye when this guy came up. I know what you're up to.
But that's gonna be my argument is about looks because I'm gonna show you clips of like girls reacting to like guys.
Like,
That's my whole thing, like so.
Is that all you came here with? Is that what you're telling me? That's all you came here with is these
Well,
videos?
that's gonna be part of my evidence. Yeah, of course. I
So
told you this. You knew this before coming on. Before I came on.
I did not know it before, and I actually tried to get you on the day after, even the day after that, but you were too scared to respond, and now you do it the same day in hopes that I would cancel too. I know what you're up to. I have people behind the scenes telling me. So
what are you talking about, man? I literally texted you today. You told me Friday.
You didn't told me Friday. You don't have my phone number, sir.
I messaged you on today on your comment section. I told you.
See, ladies, this is what I'm talking about when I say men say they talk to girls. You like try to throw that in there. You don't text me, okay? It was on YouTube. Thank you for clarifying.
That's what I mean. Yeah, but when I say text, I mean
people when you say text, people get the wrong impression. Okay.
Okay, well, my mistake. Well, I meant text as in from your comment section. I'm not denying that.
It's fine. But please, do you have an argument other than this fucking video that you made webcamming some strangers on the internet that you cannot verify?
Well, I think it's a good starting point if you want to play.
No, I think science is a good starting point. I need actual factual evidence that's supported. There's a lot of stuff on your side. I'm surprised you only came here with an Omegle video or whatever.
No, I'm not even even trying to play the Omegle thing anymore. I'm saying because you don't want to play. I'm saying I'm talking about something else now to move on to the actual like argument of looks being more
You
important.
can be rude right now. I don't know why you're being like you're gonna end up being a fucking dick when you leave. So do it to my face, okay?
Oh my goodness, Torshaa, what more can I say? I literally told you the worst thing I said about you. Like I've been open
Here
about
we
it.
go
How am
again.
I?
Here we go again. You're
No, I don't say.
deflecting. I said,
I don't.
come up with an argument. I've been helping you too. I gave you an example.
Well, can I play the video then?
Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Like, men literally lack social skills. How many times do I have to say no? This is why consent laws are a thing. Literally.
But this, well,
because you don't listen.
But this is my argument. So you're saying I can't play my evidence?
This is all you have, correct?
This is all I came with to go through this argument. Yeah.
And you're wasting my time.
Well,
I
think.
So please, can you come up with something else? Tell me if this is what you do for a living. Tell me why you think looks are the most important thing. Prove it to me. That's all.
But I need the evidence. I need my clips to show you some examples of what I'm talking about. Because otherwise, it's just going to be my word against yours. I want to actually show some video evidence. Like,
all right, okay, it's here. Where are you? Where's your? What's your thing? Ganstar?
Yeah. Okay.
What's the number on it?
Oh goodness. Okay, so we can't play the Omegle thing. So okay.
Why?
Maybe. Well, because you said you don't want to play that part, so I respected your decision.
You said it wasn't in there. Or it was in the I can separate the video with it. It's not like mixed in, right?
That's just about the celebrity crush thing, but we can move past that if you don't care. You know?
No, that's what I said. The celebrity crush thing is fine. I'll literally watch it, but if it's mixed in with the Omegle thing, is it? Or is it like separated by, it's like at the end where I can easily
it's after the blonde girl rates the guys and then I start talking to her with follow-up questions and I ask the celebrity crush questions. So yeah, you can play it separately.
Do you have the unedited version by chance? If you don't, it's fine. I just
no. I mean, I spoke to that girl for like 40 minutes, so yeah, it was too long to put it all up.
Yeah. What's the numbers in your name though? Ganstar.
What you mean numbers? What?
What's your tag? What's your name on YouTube? I closed out of it.
I honestly don't know, but if you just type in Ganstar, it should come up though.
It doesn't though. Like it literally
really?
doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Let me just go to the comments. I can search our conversation. 5267. That's what it is. Remember it.
Good to know.
Okay. 9 minutes. The first clip, whatever. I'll just. Okay, so let's go.
Okay, you can pause if you want. So get to maybe the third quarter of the video. So like towards the end. No, like towards the end.
Towards the end. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
There's more Omegle shit at the end. So do you mean halfway? It looks like the whole thing is.
Yeah. I'm saying that once she's finished rating the guys, then I start talking to her and I ask her the questions. So you can just react.
So it is on Omegle, is what you're saying.
Well, yeah, but that's the interaction.
It's in a child, though. Do they only allow 18-year-olds?
Well, it's an adult website, but no, she's in college, like, so she said she was 19. Anyway, I'm not talking sexual to her, so it doesn't matter. We're just having a conversation.
Did she consent to it, dude?
Yeah, she knows I was doing a video, yeah.
For YouTube? Did she say it? Did you get her to say, yeah, I consent to it? Like, people do this.
Well, yeah, I actually, at the first girl, I actually leave that part in that I say, is it okay if I use your reaction? And she says, yeah, of course. Yeah.
On the first one, can we do that one?
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't ask her the celebrity crush question, that one, but, you know.
Okay.
No, that one. Okay. Towards the end, you'll see me ask her about the consent, so.
Okay, well, awesome. Let's do it. Let me make sure that it's gonna...
rate this guy?
Oops.
From a professional face rater, this is what he got. Do you think that's too generous?
You don't have to play this part unless you're interested, but yeah.
Sorry, I am out of it. I had to click this. We'll just do it. Okay.
Would this picture change it or make it even lower?
Maybe 6 or 5.
Okay, 6 or 5. So yeah, he got 7.
I was close.
You were pretty close. I'll give you that. How about this guy?
So you're doing wrong with that picture. No.
That guy
That's
was
what he
stunning.
submitted.
He should have submitted better pictures.
How about this guy?
6 or 5.
Surprisingly, he got an 8. I think the guy who does this, he rates way too generous. But yeah, okay. So think about it. Those guys paid $75 for that trash, right?
Why?
Well, they're trying to get advice to say what are their ratings and then to understand how they can improve. So for you, what advice would you give them?
Be kind, be nice.
Okay, so if like a guy who was like that, but he was like short, bald, and fat, would you be like, yeah, I don't mind? Would you be open to it? Or-
These are leading questions, dude.
IRL, like, they approached in a nice manner and they weren't creepy.
My
Wait, so if he's a short, bald, fat guy, like just think about that guy looks wise,
So
and
see,
he was
you
nice to
already
you think that you would be
you
attracted?
already don't believe her. Like
I
this is
know,
what
yeah,
I'm talking
I
about.
know.
It's fine. I'm just
But-
saying this is going to persuade her answer.
But
Oh, I
actually,
don't know. I'm just
if you
saying,
go
a lot
back,
of
you can
girls
see an
they
example. Can you
say,
go back a little bit?
"Oh, I
Go back. It's the
Just a
same
little bit,
conversation.
maybe like 15 seconds, just to see her reaction to when I ask her that question.
think about that.
Just
that guy looks wise, and he was nice to you. You think that you would be attracted to him?
I get by.
You cut it out, dude. You cut it out. Like this is
So-
so not credible, dude.
But I
Like-
wait, hold on. But I asked her, would she be attracted to that guy? And she says, I get biased because they're looking at you. So like she's saying, I'd be more attracted to you. So I'm biased to
Okay.
answer.
Listen, are you looking for validation right now or something?
No, I'm saying to use a part of my argument about looks being important. She's attracted to me, which is why
I
she's
hope my
responding like that.
audience sees how fucking stupid this is. This is all edited, jump cuts and shit. Like
I
Yeah.
didn't ask her to say that though. I can't put words in her mouth. So you know what I mean?
at this point, it looks like you did. Like honestly, how would I believe you? We'll keep going though.
I mean, okay,
You would,
it's all
you know what I
good.
mean?
Like.
As long as you're like nice people and you're like respectful and honest, I mean, that's what you're looking for. You don't believe me, do you?
I'm sure it matters. For me, if there was a girl like that, but she was not attractive, I would just be her friend. I wouldn't want to do
Correct, but men and women rate differently.
things with
Yeah.
her, like physically. You know what I mean? Are you single?
Yes.
Why?
At the moment, yes.
Is that like out of choice, or
No, it's a choice. I need to talk to myself. You know, I'm having a good time.
how about with the like physique? Do you care about that? Like if they have muscles and all that? Or... No. Okay. Because like on the YouTube, right? There's a lot of guys that have channels telling guys that, oh, once you get a good body, then the girls will all want you. And I tell them like, no, it won't really matter. Like if she's not attracted to you facially, she don't care that you have a good body. You know. Like, would you say like this is too like shredded, or would you be like, no, that's nice? Or...
I think that's the result of many hours of work, and that you probably are proud of. So kudos to you.
You want to be on the video, or
Yeah, just don't make me look stupid.
like some of the answers you gave? Like I'll
Oh,
show
yeah,
what you
that's
said.
all I-
Oh,
yeah.
you-
That's it.
So-
No celebrity crushes.
No, that was the girl. I'm just saying that
The
I
blonde
asked
one.
her
Got
for
it.
consent.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
You're cool.
Okay.
I got it.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so the blonde one, just at the end of that, you'll see her about the celebrity crush question. So
It's okay. I won't put her on. Like literally, I'm on thin ice with YouTube. We'll just concede. Fuck it. That's
okay,
a-
okay,
What's it? What else do you have for me?
okay. Well, I was just gonna use that as just an example of the amount of girls I've asked that question to. I've never got the answer you gave, which is why I was saying maybe you do have a unique insight to how you view it. You know what I mean?
You proved nothing, but I will concede that I'm not every single woman. I probably should have said that
Okay.
before, but I will say the thing that we were missing each other on is that I don't believe in what you determine is 1 through 10. I don't believe in how you grade dudes. I think your standards are based on faulty images, the distorted videos, shit like that. So what I'm saying is that most guys are in the mid-range, which means that the pool of men women have to pick from are average. That's literally all I was saying. And so I'm not saying that looks don't matter. I'm saying, one, they don't matter first. And all of the face raiders get this, black pillars too, some of them. I know it's split up and shit, but most of the time when I see these scales, they're based on an opinion. They're not based on science. And the ones that are based on science will tell you most people are attractive. Some stand out more than others. And if you think that weight doesn't matter, I'll say this, weight matters. I'm not saying muscles matter, but weight matters. And half of the men, at least in the US, are fat. 58% are overweight.
Well, yeah, but then how come when I used the Danny DeVito example, you said that you do believe that girls would be attracted to him if he was
I didn't
depicted
know
as...
Danny DeVito's fat. You're
come-
asking me, Danny, you're asking me these celebrities. How the fuck would I know if he's fat?
Wait. So when I was using him as the reference, and you were saying like, yeah, I believe that girls would be attracted if he was depicted as the popular and the hero.
I would fuck him. Big difference.
But you don't know what he looks like, and you're saying you would do it?
I didn't know he was fat. To be like, I'm seriously being honest with you. I didn't know he was overweight.
That
but again,
changes.
status trumps it though. You know, I
mean,
a bunch of what? I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just saying like that changes the whole narrative, because that's why people were saying about you saying, oh, what, she would actually pick Danny DeVito. Like they were saying, I find that hard to believe. But if you didn't know what he looks like, then it's hard. You know, maybe that's. Okay, you have to understand that Danny DeVito is like categorized as like one of the least attractive celebrities. So, you know, that's why some people were a bit kind of like taken aback when you said like, yeah, I think I would take him. You know what I mean?
They don't know my dating history. I guess I just date ugly motherfuckers, but I don't date fat ones. So that's I'll say I fucked up. I didn't know he was fat. Like Seth Rogen is fat. I didn't know Danny DeVito was. I don't know why. I just see his face. I'm being honest with you. If he's fat, I don't know. There's something about, I don't know. It just tells me that you're a bad bet because you're not healthy. Healthy shows up in a lot of biological factors. Symmetry is one of them, not in your regard, not like this. Asymmetry can still be symmetrical. I know that's an oxymoron, but it really can. Most people are symmetrical. It's when you start to get into like deformities that it really skews. But like long hair for girls, shiny hair, that's a biological indicator that they're healthy, right? Weight would indicate that you're not, right?
Okay.
Height is misconstrued though. People think the taller, the better, but historically, we would go for shorter men. And the reason for that was because hunter-gatherers, the shorter men were most often hidden. They could run away from predators. The tall guys were getting eaten. I feel like it's a big misconception. Other than that, look-wise, I mean, we're going in circles again, so let's try to bring it back. Okay. Danny DeVito thing, fine. I don't know how it correlated because we're circular. So in your opinion, what else do you think proves that looks matter more than social skills?
Okay, can I show you another clip?
Can you just tell me respectfully?
But yeah, but I'm just saying, it's going to be my word against yours.
I don't want to have this conversation making sure that like all the shit, you know what I mean? Like it was 10 minutes. What video?
It's just on my channel. It's just a guy talking about like his experience with like.
Okay. So he's of age and shit?
Yeah, he's like probably 30 or something, yeah.
Okay.
If you just maybe type in my name and say black pill, it's your fault. It should come up. The thumbnail.
It's their fault. Jesus.
It's your fault. It's like the thumbnails with Jordan Peterson.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Okay.
I'm just saying the title just sounds really doomsday.
yeah.
How does that help men? Like we can talk about it after, but
yeah, just get past the wheat waffles conversation. Just get past all this part. And
is that wheat waffles?
No, that's the guy he was debating. Well, yeah, this guy's a total joke though. Yeah, yeah. So get to when that girl comes up, or the end of this conversation. So we'll get to the next part. Yeah.
So you tell me when. Okay.
Wait, just go back to the end of the conversation Wheat Waffles is having with that guy. Yeah, maybe there. Yeah, some.
Oh, this is that. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a dumb bitch. Here
That's
we go.
Right. Okay.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm searching for a gym partner.
I'm from Cleveland as well. When you trying to go? I asked her, you know, if you're ever in the area again, because she's from my area, you know, hit me up. I'd like to take you out, go play some putt-putt or ice cream or the beach, whatever. And I finally, you know, I'm sitting in bed one night. I've been working crazy hours, dude, because all my staff quit. So I haven't been keeping up with it. So I go look at this video and shit, because I got all these new comments and stuff, dude. And it's just hundreds of girls, like a fucking onslaught of women reminding me and saying shit to me about how fucking ugly I am, how fucking gross I am, putting the little puke emoticons on there and shit.
What?
calling me gross. I'm nasty.
Wait. Where was this? Where did this come from?
As fuck.
It was on Tinder or something?
It's on
What is-
TikTok. You see that clip that we played at the beginning? That was her on TikTok saying like, "Oh, I'm looking for a gym partner," and then some guys did a response video, and he
Uh-huh.
was one of them. And then his went a bit viral because he made the response saying afterwards, what he said, you saw the interaction anyway, and
So
then
he's saying that he went live asking the girl out on a date?
well, you saw the clip where he's saying, "Oh, I'm from Cleveland as well. Where are you trying to go?" So that's the only thing the girls saw. And then afterwards, they all left comments on that video telling him, like hundreds of girls, like you said, saying, "Oh, you're so unattractive." Vomit emojis saying, "You think you could get a girl like that? Like,
Is there
know your
do you have-
place."
Did you show the clip? I'm sure. Like the
Yeah.
comments or whatever?
Well, no, he doesn't show the. Well, I think he probably did, but on this, he's just referencing the comments. He's saying hundreds of girls were texting him, telling him, that he's so unattractive and don't
Do you
even try to get a girl like that. You know what I mean?
Do you think that sometimes, I'm just asking, I'm not disagreeing, but do you think sometimes as YouTubers, when people write mean comments and positive comments, we only see the negative ones?
I mean, I guess, but I'm just saying, like I said, if a very attractive man left that video response, I don't think the girls would be saying, "Oh, you're so unattractive." You know what I mean? Like that's what his point. If you carry on the video,
Oh,
he'll
okay.
say his experience has been correlated to what happened here. He says that's what I get treated like in society
This
by
guy's
women.
not ugly. I feel like this is like a horrible example. Like to me, I feel like it's contradicting. But you're saying that this is proof, if I get it correctly, this is proof that uglier guys, in your opinion, get worse results, and the women commenting, the women that we can't verify because there's a lot of trolls on the internet. I gotta push back a little bit. Are commenting
What-
barf emojis.
So did you say that you don't think he's that unattractive? Is that what you said?
No, he's not ugly. What are
Okay,
you
but
talking
that's
about?
more in my example then, because I'm saying even a guy like this who you wouldn't even depict as that unattractive
Mhm.
gets this kind of response.
You haven't proved it to me. Right now, it's hearsay. Right now, he's saying it. I need to see it. You
Oh,
gotta
well.
understand this. Like, I could come on here and be like, I have thousands of guys in my DMs that are trying to fuck. It's like guys on the internet are gonna be like, yeah, that's probably true.
Well,
And I know that's a lie.
this is like a kind of popular clip, like,
Don't
so
you
it was
think men
verified.
go on the internet to seek validation? This guy
Yeah.
is probably the type of guy that would take his shirt off and use it as like his profile pic, like a mirror pic
But-
of his abs or some shit.
But Torshaa, I'm just letting you know, like, I'm not trying to pick things like out of context. I'm saying like this literally was a like very public example of something that happened. Like it's kind
I
of a
hear you,
viral clip. So
but-
it's authenticated. So like it's not like he's making the story up.
Okay, are you familiar with like debates?
Yeah.
How they're structured and stuff?
Yeah, I understand you can push back, but I'm just letting you know this
No,
has,
that's
like,
all I can do. That's my only job right now is to push back and find counters to it. And I am giving them to you, and you sound frustrated, but you're
I know, I'm
supposed
not,
to
I'm
plan
not.
to refute them. And right now you're saying, just trust me, bro. Like
No,
you're
but
not,
I'm
you're
saying,
not refuting anything.
but I'm
know
letting you know
what I mean?
this was a very viral clip, like, so it's authenticated
I'm
to be
sorry, I
accurate.
didn't see it. You know what I mean? Like you need to refute what I'm saying to you. Because right now I'm saying you can't verify the girls that are commenting. We're going based off of his word, which people are insecure. I only see negative comments too. So maybe he's over saying it. Maybe he said something different in the video, because I wouldn't be surprised if he said some creepy shit. Most guys do this.
No, well,
So
you can see, you saw the clip before he came onto this part. All he says, "I'm
you
from
think
Cleveland
he
as well.
cut it?
Where am I trying to go?"
I mean, yeah, it's kind of inappropriate to do that. You know what I mean? Like, but I have to see the full context. It was already edited. He was mid-sentence.
But
Do you
that
want
no,
me to
that's
go
it.
back?
But TikTok is short clips like that. That was the full video. That's all the girls saw when they left those comments. Is just him saying that.
Just trust me, bro.
No, but I'm saying, come on, man. This is a viral clip. I'm not taking just something I just put together myself. Like, you know.
But you are. That's what your channel is, which is fine. But I'm telling you, my job right now is to be the skeptic. You hold the
Okay,
burden
okay.
of proof. So I'm just countering you. And right now you're refuting it with, it was viral, bro. Like, I'm winning right now because you're not refuting anything, right? You're not
Okay,
being like, here's
okay.
the full context of the clip. Let's say if you did cut it up and it shows even more evidence that it's true, because people cut clips for two reasons: to spew a narrative, usually, or because they find that there's like silent air, dead air. So when they edit it, they're not changing the whole message. Right now, with what you're telling me and everything else that came before it, I believe that you probably chopped it up differently. So if you can prove to me otherwise, I will happily show it. But like, you're not refuting anything. You're telling me to just trust you. And I'm not even trying to be a dick. I like you. I'm just saying that you're not showing me anything concrete.
Okay. Look, honestly, I understand in a debate format that you would try to press as much as possible, but like, I just wanted you to react to some clips. I wasn't trying to debate you because that was what the first interaction was, you know.
Okay,
so
well, I told you this guy's attractive. That's what he's saying
Okay.
is true and what you're saying is true. That's bullshit, and I don't believe in
Okay.
bullying on the internet. So let's keep going.
Okay.
Call me a fucking creep, a fucking pervert. I mean, just all kinds of shit, left, right, dude. I got tore up and down, man. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, you know, fucking people on the internet and their comments, you know, whatever. But no, there's honesty to it, and that's
No,
how a
there
lot of
isn't.
good-looking women perceive me. It's fucking ugly. I'm fucking gross. This chick at the gym, you know, I'm not good with women like that, dude. Like, I'm not a stud. I don't have no confidence. After that video, I'm not gonna be ready to talk to her because I'm terrified. I've taken down all my dating sites. I throw out when I'm done. That shit really fucked me up. You're right.
Okay, you can pause it. You can pause it.
So
All right.
can one of the people in my chat at some point? Do you have the name of this guy? Can you guys reach out to him?
Yeah, well, it's a viral clip, so I'm sure someone in the chat knows the
Knows his
content. Or
name?
yeah, well, they know like where to find all the information. I suppose. Yeah.
Okay, we'll look it up after. But okay, what next? You want to keep going?
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's all I want to show on that
Okay.
part. So what would you say to? Because I wasn't expecting you to say that guy's not unattractive. So if that's what he's experiencing, like, you know, that he's saying that's my life, that's the way I'm treated, that girls think I'm unattractive. So imagine like
He thinks
a
there's
lot of
truth
guys.
to it, which is absurd.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
that's what's wrong with the society. People are mean on the internet. There's trolls on the internet. You know how many trolls pretend to be girls that come to my channel? Like, to me, it sounds like he was vulnerable and people thought it was like men probably thought, let's make fun of him, bro. And like under a girl's fucking tag. Like, that sounds more realistic to me because every girl I know, it could be a deformed dude and they're in the comments like, you're a 10. So like what you're telling me right now doesn't map on to reality as I see it. But I will say that guy is not ugly at all. And it actually
Okay.
makes me want to cry that he's crying. So
yeah. Okay, but my point is that like he said that's what happened to him on that example, and then he's saying in my real life as well, you know, I've never been treated like well, and that's why I don't have no confidence, man, because this is my reality, you know. So he's confirming it based on like, you know, his real life situation as
we
well.
see things differently when like people are very insecure. This is why I don't like your content. He needs people to tell him that's not true because it's not. Nobody, he thinks it's the honest God truth. He's being delusional. I've been delusional. I don't mean clinically, but like he doesn't see what other people see. I bet everybody in the chat's like, he thinks he's like this. No, but he does not warrant throwing up emojis. Like, I honestly don't believe it. But
Okay,
I'll
but
take the word for it, you know?
yeah, but I'm just like letting you know that there's a lot of guys like this that
And
they're
so what
you
are
know.
you doing to fix that?
Well, this guy obviously he could improve his appearance. You can admit that, right?
In what way?
Well, I
What was
mean,
wrong with him?
well, his teeth, his skin, just his like overall
skin?
harmony. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best. He doesn't look like he, you know, conditions it, or sorry, like exfoliates and looks after it that well, you know.
Did we say the same dude? I'm like a skin expert. That's what I
Okay.
did for a living. I created products. I was like in the labs and shit. What? Like, I'm the most critical when it comes to skin. That guy had bad skin. I should just quit at this point. Maybe I'm just delusional.
Well, I mean, he didn't have a healthy complexion, would you say? I mean, I know that, you know.
Number one, it was through a camera, right?
Yeah,
So
I understand. Yeah.
again, we're doing that thing. Camera, there was a filter. The filters are different on different types of devices, or even on the same device. It could be a phone. You go on Snapchat, you're smoother. You go on Instagram, you're more even skin tone, not as red. They're all different. Color right now changes the way you perceive me to the point that you can make a case that reality is distorted. So I can't rate the guy, right?
No,
I
no,
think
I
he's not
understand.
ugly first glance. You're telling me that
Yeah.
most women do, and that you think he could improve. I think everybody can improve in some areas, but right off the bat, this is not somebody that I think is conventionally ugly.
But I mean, again, but I'm just saying, like, that's even worse then, because imagine the guys who are unattractive. What is their reality if a guy like this is getting that kind of situation? You know what I mean?
Well, that guy looked average to me.
Yeah, okay. And that's the reality of a lot of average guys, that they feel like, wow, girls think I'm unattractive, even though they probably look in the mirror and think, yeah, I'm not that bad looking. But then their reality
Mhm.
tells them otherwise, and they're confused. And that's why I come in and say, yeah, because girls normally have higher standards now, so they view an average looking guy most times as kind of unattractive now, you know?
Okay, this is an opinion.
Yeah, but then this is an example of that happening, and then I'm saying, like, this is
It's
why a
not
lot of you guys are
helping to
confused.
chit, though. It's an opinion. Like, we're doing that thing again. With all due respect, this is boring me. Give me some evidence.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, obviously, I have a lot of Omegle interactions of girls rating guys, and like that's another example of me saying,
How
like, look,
about
you
this?
see,
How about this? Would you be open to, like, I don't know, in a week from now, doing something a little bit more structured? Because if we let this keep going on, we're just disagreeing with each other. You know what I mean? Because I don't agree with doing certain things on my channel. If you want me to come on your channel, we can do that right now. But like, I still won't rate dudes on the internet. But if you want, we can. It's, well, side note, it's very hard to get a hold of you. Maybe you could email me or something. We can have an exchange and do something a little bit more structured. Because I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying you have not proved anything to me. And maybe you just need more time. And I understand that. We didn't really clarify. I just thought that was kind of known to do it that way. But would you be open to doing that? Or did I just piss you off?
well, look, I like the overt truth, so I don't mind you giving me your like viewing of how things have gone so far. But like, yeah, I mean, look, honestly, if you want to come on my channel and I bring someone on to present the screen, and then you can just react to some more clips, like I could show like more examples of things like this, and maybe after a certain amount, you might be able to understand that maybe some guys who you don't think are that unattractive do have a bad situation in the dating market. You know what I
Do
mean?
you think, can I ask you this? Do you think that I'm discrediting their experience?
Kind of, yeah, honestly.
Why?
Because like you're saying that you don't think that guy's unattractive, and you're saying like no
Mhm.
way girls would be actually saying that to him, but like
Mhm.
it is happening. Like girls seem to have high standards when they're
Mhm.
looking at an average guy like that, and then I'm just trying to let guys know this is what's happening, but then you're telling me that I'm wrong, but then they're confused then because they're going to listen to you and say, yeah, I'm going to
Mhm.
trust the girl's insight, not yours. So yeah, you know what I mean? It's confusing them is what I'm
I
saying.
understand where your side starts to talk about truth a little bit better.
Okay.
However, the reason that I'm disagreeing with you is because there's nothing substantiated. What you're showing me are opinions, right? There
Yeah.
are things that you can do to prove your case. I'll give you an example. 80% of men on dating apps are deemed unattractive. My counter to that would be dating apps do not represent real life. So then it would be up to you, who has the burden of proof, to show me counter evidence to that, right? So you could do something like, here's more studies where women are showed men in person, right? Something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because I don't mean to invalidate the experience of men at all. I get it. Dating's fucking hard for dudes. Shit. That's why I make content that I do in the space that I do. But what I'm saying is that a lot of men around the internet have a false perception, arguably on the borderline BDD or body dysmorphic disorder, where they get together and they rate men and they're not accurate on the rating. And what happens when you're not accurate on this rating scale, you make guys not want to approach. And the biggest indicator to know if you're going to have success with women is if you approach them. And it's already a very anxiety inducing thing. And if you think for one minute that looks are the sole reason that a woman either talks or hooks up with a guy, I have a lot of evidence to prove otherwise. So I'm not trying to invalidate them at all. I actually empathize greatly with it. But to say that looks and this rating scale are true, another thing is like if you showed me a scientifically based rating scale, I will give you another one. The golden ratio, are you familiar with this?
Not entirely, no.
Okay, so the golden ratio is actually used in a lot of architecture. Sorry, I say that word funny. Pyramids, and people's faces, and they say that if you follow like it's like 3 pillars or some shit. I don't know exactly, but if your face lines up in this way, then you arguably are deemed somebody with pretty privilege or conventionally attractive. When you guys take a picture and you're rating it just on what you think, I'm going to question that. But if you could say that this person had gone into some sort of facility to get a 3D imaging of their face and then compared it to what you would give them, then you could kind of create some sort of formula to get it there. You understand what, like, to convert it there if you
Well,
want to do it on images.
yeah, but like, obviously I do understand how to analyze a face, and like you said with the golden ratio, that's like down to proportions of their facial thirds. So like I understand that. So if I look at a person, I can tell if he has a large forehead that's ruining his facial harmony. Like, I can still do that, even as a man.
So, are you familiar with like any of my views on how the world works? Oh no, my audience is gonna go nuts.
I don't know much about. All I knew is that you're a Rollo Tomasi fangirl kind of. That's all I heard. But yeah.
Interesting. I have a very deterministic point of view, which ruffles some feathers. Everything that you're saying right now, that you're saying I could rate a guy's face, I can just eyeball it and shit. I believe that when you think that you have the free will to grade somebody, let's say, there's a lot of things influencing why you decide that somebody gets a score. For example, somebody who doesn't eat lunch, they've done studies where if a judge ate lunch before sentencing somebody, that person would get a lesser sentence. If you were inside of a room and you smelled dirty garbage, you were more likely to be socially conservative on a questionnaire. So when you say, I can do that, you're talking to somebody very fucking fringe. Number one, it's not like a normal way of thinking, I'll admit that, but you're talking to somebody that has a lot of knowledge on how to refute that, and I don't know if you can refute back what I'm saying.
Well, the only thing I could say to that is, I'm never going to say that guy in the video we just watched is a 9 out of 10, no matter if it was down to me not eating lunch or anything. I think my rating would still be pretty accurate to what I would say. You know what I mean?
And if I had you on a stream once a week for a month and I recorded everything you said and then I showed a bunch of pictures, do you think I could accurately pinpoint what their grading scale that you would give them would be? Like if I said this guy's going to be an 8 according to you, do you think I could get it right? We both write down what we think it is and then show it?
If we both established our understanding, I think, yeah, possibly.
Okay, let's do it. Okay? Every week, unless you don't want to, every week, if you could show me what certain people are rated according to you, okay, I'm not going to do it yet, but you teach me what your scale is, because I'm willing to learn it, baby, okay? If you teach me what it is, and I could accurately pick out what I think that your scores would be. See, there would have to be an incentive, though, on my side, because I would have a reason to lie, right? You know what I'm saying about this? So we'd have to like make it so either a better way of doing it, because there's biases and shit, and like obviously I would lie so that I'm right, but if we can come up with something, I'm willing to do that. If you can teach me exactly how you do something live.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd be open to the challenge, but yeah, it'd be hard to
teach me off camera. I mean, it's up to you. I try though. I'm not trying to discredit somebody's ideology.
Yeah, same. That's why, like, when I came on here, I just literally wanted to hear your perspective on the clips I want to play. And that's my point. I want to respect your decision too.
You disregarded everything I said before, though, because I told you I wasn't going to do it. Now you thought maybe if I ate lunch, it would change it. Just kidding.
Depends what you had, right? But
true.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I think your audience would actually be kind of interested to see you rate guys too, like just out of curiosity. So I think it would actually benefit you in that sense. And I understand you don't want to be too harsh, but if I tell you how I rate people, I think, yeah, it would be quite interesting to see at initially if you could understand it or how much you would disagree with me, because I assume you're going to totally disagree with everything I say at the beginning anyway.
No,
But
I'm
yeah.
actually pretty agreeable. Well, no, I'm actually pretty disagreeable, but I like to win and try to see if I can learn everything you're telling me. So I'm a perfectionist in that regard. So I don't want to look stupid. But let's do it Friday, the same time. What works for you? 2 p.m., 3 p.m. We can be flexible on it, just depending on what the day is, what we're doing.
Yeah, it's just next week.
Oh yeah, you said next week you can't do it, so the week after.
Yeah, maybe the week after would be better. But again, I know it's kind of bad to let it go too long because people will lose interest. So I can try to see if I can squeeze it in at some point though,
Okay.
if that's cool. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have an email? I can give you mine if you don't want to put it up, because I'm sure. Here, I'll put mine. It's torshaa.torrie@gmail.com, because it's going to be a lot easier to talk that way. Maybe you have WhatsApp or some shit, but there. Put it in the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. Okay, but like I understand like that a lot of your allies kind of have
Allies.
yeah, sorry, yeah.
No, you're-
Different locations, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
they have a negative like perception of me, so
No, they don't.
oh really?
Why do you think that? No, my audience, we hate each other a little bit. We're very neutral. Like sometimes they agree with me, and a lot of times they think I'm too harsh. So no, I don't think they hate you. It'd be hard to tell because I don't allow bullying in my chat, unlike you.
Well,
Why
no,
does
but
it
I mean,
matter?
well, no,
They're
I
to hear you out. I promise you.
I'm talking about like, you know, playing with fire and that community that you're
What
associated
about
with.
them?
Like I assumed that they would have warned you to not talk to me. You said some people did warn you. I assumed it was like him or Sarah or people like that.
No,
You know what I mean?
just some mods that were checking out your channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I've spoken to Alex and he didn't say anything bad. So
Okay, that's very surprising. But
mature people don't do that. I know you might think they do, but they only do it if you provoke it. So don't provoke it.
well, no, like I'm banned from his chat. I'm banned from Sarah's chat. So I would have assumed they would have
Why?
warned you.
Well, you can tell me off camera. You don't have to say it live. But why is there a reason I shouldn't have you on my channel?
Well, no, but I'm
You
just
have to
saying.
pinky promise something though. That ass. Or else I won't do it. You have to pinky promise that you are not going to do fucking live streams where you talk smack about me. Okay. And I won't talk about you. I'll never fucking bring you up again. I promise. But
Well, you can. I don't mind. I'm open to hearing bad talk if it's valid, like, you know, but
no, I think it's stupid. I would do it to your face off camera. Ask anybody. I will call you if I have an issue.
okay. Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to be open to you. I just letting you know that's the worst of what I said. I wanted to be straight up about that. But yeah, well, it's deleted now, so I can't. But yeah. But yeah, okay, I'll trust you. Okay, I'll email you, and I guess we can have a talk off live stream, I suppose, and then see what we can work out.
Okay, sounds good. I'll ask them. The audience might have come up with something for us to do anyway. They're smarter than I am, so I'll ask them. And I'll get back to you on what we should do, but plan for Fridays, not next week, and then we'll figure it out.
Okay, I guess we can try. So would you rather on my stream or yours?
Would you feel like it'd be fair if I was on your stream? Or do you think it's more fair where I have my audience like in my chat? Because you're scared that they're going to be...
If you don't like, you know, the bullying and all that, then my stream would not be a good place.
No,
but if you can overlook it, then...
they're cocksuckers. I don't know who... They're trolls. It's fine. I don't mind. I mind if you do it, but I don't mind if they do. I don't know them.
No, but like some of them would want to come on and talk to you as well, so they wouldn't just be hiding in the chat, you know what I mean?
Oh, you have panels or whatever?
Yeah.
Are you trying to pimp me out to your audience or something? Why don't you just not do a panel?
No, I'm saying
Block
that if you're...
my name from your word list is what you should do.
You can speed date them if you want, I don't know, but... Give them some advice, right? I was actually going to bring on one of the people that you said if I brought someone for you, that you would be able to improve his situation, but yeah.
If I can meet them in person, are they in America?
Yeah.
Are they in Chicago? I know.
I don't know
it's, like,
about
random.
I don't know about Chicago, but I can bring them on the stream and you can have a discussion with them, a person who's struggling with dating, and you could give me your advice. And then I don't know if you can meet up with him or not, but yeah.
I will talk to him if you want him to email me, and I can set something up that is not put on the internet for everybody to pick him apart. Then I will
Okay,
do it. I will give him
understand.
advice. He can email me. We can set something up, and we can do some sort of webcam. But I'm not going to put them on the internet for losers to give an opinion.
Okay. Well, no, it's like when you told me that last time, I was thinking of this person specifically and thinking like, okay, I would be very curious to see if you could help him or not. You know what I mean?
You can join too, just don't record it. I don't know if I could trust you. I don't know. You have to build my trust again, honestly.
That's all good. Yeah, I guess we can go from there.
Do you think you can keep my name out of your fucking mouth on your channel?
I'll try. I'll try my best, right?
Love you. Okay, we're doing it. All right. I'll see you later.
Okay. Do you want to do a little tester before we?
There we go. No, we're doing this smart. Okay, I'm going to give your community the best chance at some sort of opinion of mine, but I gotta learn it first. So you're gonna have to teach me.
Okay, so just to finalize, so you
Mhm.
want it on mine, yeah, not yours.
Yeah, we can do it on yours.
Okay, all good.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Okay, have a good night. Good night.
Thank you. You too. Missed the whole thing. Sorry, guys. I suck at getting to super chats. QB Gainstar loves BBWS. I don't know what that is. Don't get me in trouble. Jesus. Okay. I won't say name. Northern Irish. I'm Irish. Thank you for the super chat. Guys, bullying or anything is not allowed in this chat. Fucking, I hate it here. Fucking men. I love being a girl. We don't do this shit. Like, oh my god, I'm sweating. I gotta take my dog outside. Hater cell, love you too, baby. Missed you. Okay. Guys, if you have ideas on how we should do this, put it in the comments below. We gotta keep it fair. Probably gonna need a moderator at some point for the final thing, but I'm gonna end it here. I'll probably do another stream later, but let me let my dogs out. I have a sick dog right now. Okay. Like the video, comment, subscribe.